Okay, this is JB here again for today's Futures Day Trading video review for Thursday, October 26, 2017 for Drummond Energy Bands. Today, before 8 a.m. Eastern, we said 63 even will be the line in the sand here in the S&P. We felt there was a downside of about 50 to 56 and a quarter. You can see that the market did not exactly get down there to 56 in three quarters or a quarter, whatever the heck that was. But what we did is we kind of went sideways in this daily refresh area. Now, this is the daily refresh area. You'll see in the live video coming up, we talk more about that. And when we were in the room here, we noticed that we had some down arrows that plot. Now, those bars, they plot, those arrows plot with this close right here. You can't see it, but there's a square, black square, and that's the close. And those arrows at the top, they plot for the next bar. So these lines here and here, these are daily lines, 64, 65. So if you're a vortex trader, you're aware that there's a potential of that coming in as resistance, like we'll mention in the live video following why the daily chart is doing that. But in the room, we waited patiently for our setup, and we had a setup. And right here, we said the minimum would be 1. There's no reason to get out, when it slices down through 1. Not until you start to see this vortex up arrow coming in down here along with a wall, right? So you probably would have taken something down here about 59 and then use the upper yellow area here to trade manage maybe some runners. We're going to do a webinar today with Ninja Trader, and if you've been to one of our webinars, it's not a big deal, but if you're not getting the kind of traction you want in your own business and things are difficult making sense of the clarity of using your edge live to the right hand side of the chart, take a lease. We have a 10-day money back guarantee, no questions asked. It's through PayPal, and get everything you need, the software, the support, the trade plan in the room, and see if we can help make a difference. If not, I want to thank you for your interest and hope your trading day is well. Thank you. Essentially, though, when we look at this daily chart, you'll notice that this area here, the daily refresh, has 425% in on that. And it's red. So that means this area is down. So if that area is down, when we look at our relationship or structure, it seems like the weekly and the daily have a little bit of a fight going on the way I see it. So how are we going to deal with that? Well, if we look at this higher chart here, this is a 50,000 tick. I've drawn the daily refresh in red here. So that's said to have been down. So I can see, if you were up earlier and you could make a case for selling 64 because that area is supposed to be down, right? And you can see the numbers at the very top starting to get weaker and a down red arrow. So, if you're leaning on, we'll say 4 to 5, you'd want to be in at probably 3.5 or better. So we'll go in here. So we're looking at 1 as a minimum here.